What is up, YouTube family? Thank you for tuning back into Woodburn Reactions. My name is Chad. If you are new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Hit that thumbs up if you like this video. Also, notification buttons on at all times. I do release videos throughout the day. My whole sole purpose behind me creating this channel, grow my musical horizon, get exposure to music that I wasn't exposed to in my childhood, even though I was brought up in music, played in drumline throughout my schooling years. Also, my dad being a musician, played keyboard and organ, self-taught 30 years plus. Brought up in church, jazz is the biggest musical genre in my household. Some of the artists behind me was some of the artists that I was growing up on. But I feel like, I keep saying this, but I feel like music could be like just culturally influenced. Like, you only listen to rock, you only listen to hip hop, you only listen to rap, you only listen to R&B, you only listen to folk, you know, country, you only listen to, there's so many people out there in the world that just only listen to those. Even though I had exposure to different types, I wasn't exposed to enough, in my opinion. Now that I'm reacting on this channel and got exposure to other different genres and groups that I had no idea about or their music. So that's what I mean by not enough. With that being said, everything I react to on the channel is all suggested by you guys. So if you have a suggestion request, drop down in the comment section below. If you have any issues there, all of my social media links are available to you guys to reach out to me on my YouTube page. Today, we are diving back into the group. I've only reacted to them a few times. Tenacious D. The song that came up is Tribute. I told you guys I'm going to start trying to sprinkle some of the artists that I reacted to in the past back into there and dig deeper into their music. This is one. With that being said, before I dive into this, the tribute is what the song I am doing. Before I dive into this is for my new subscribers. I don't talk, skip, or pause during the video. I'll wait till the end to give you my honest reaction. So wait for that. And let's dive in and see what else Tenacious D brings to the table.
This is it, buddy.
What? This is the awesome recording studio where we're gonna record our album?
It's a studio. It says it on the door. It's official studio.
This is one of those lame karaoke things.
Okay, you wanna bail? Go ahead. You wanna walk away from your dreams? Or do you wanna come in here with me, like the Tenacious D I know, and change rock history?
Okay.
See, man, they got headphones and everything.
Oh, wow, cool. Sorry. See, no, look, dude. You gotta record other people's songs.
Yeah, well, that's where a little studio engineering comes in handy, my hard rockin' amigo.
What? Dude. Oh, man.
This is the greatest and best song in the world. Tribute. Long time ago, me and my brother Kyle here, we was hitchhiking down a long and a lonesome road. All of a sudden, there shined a shiny demon in the middle of the road. And he said,
"Play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your soul."
well, me and Kyle, we looked at each other, and we each said, okay. And we played the first thing that came to our heads. Just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Look into my eyes and it's easy to see. 1 and 1 make 2, 2 and 1 make 3. It was destiny. Once every 100,000 years or so, when the sun doth shine and the moon doth glow and the grass doth grow. Needless to say, the beast was stunned. A whip crack went his trumpet tail, and the beast was done. He asked us, "Be you angels?" And we said, "Nay, we are but men rock." This is not the greatest song in the world, no. This is just a tribute. Couldn't remember the greatest song in the world, no, no. This is a tribute. And the peculiar thing is this, my friends, the song we sang on that fateful night, it didn't actually sound anything like this song. This is just a tribute, you gotta believe it, and I wish you were there, just a matter of opinion. Good God, God love him, I'm so surprised to find you can't stop him. I'm fighting to the power, rich motherfucker, patricia.
I think what more or less makes Tenacious D stand out the way they do is because of uniqueness, man. Jack Black is something phenomenal. Like I told you guys the story before when I first reacted to them. When I first got introduced to them is when I first started. Well, I never went too in depth with the story, but I'll go in more in depth. The first rock band that I ever got introduced to when I started playing in a rock band was when I was around, I had just freshly turned like 19. Yeah, 19, 20. I was around 19, 20. I started my first job in college, and I met this guy in my first job, and he was like, I'm a drummer in a band. And he was like, I want you, well, he found out I was a drummer. Like, we were talking about drumming. And he's like, you should come by my house one day and see my band. So I was like, yeah, chill, cool. You know, I'll come by. Not knowing when I got there, he tells him like, hey, I work with this guy. He's a drummer, and I want him to drum for you guys. And I'm like, aren't you the drummer? He's like, yeah, but I suck. So his band, like, they were looking at me like, you just brought a random guy in here. You've never seen him drum. You want us to put him in our band. So his band, like, the bass player was not having it. Like, he looked at me like, no, like, you're not in our band. So I'm like, I didn't even know this was going to happen. So I'm like, all right, guys, this is awkward. So they go in there, rehearse, he's playing. And the other band members, like the lead guitarist and the rhythm, they were cool. The bass player, he was just like sassy. And they were playing, I'm listening to the music, and he couldn't drum. Like he was honest. He had no tempo. He said he barely just started. Like this band started, their other drummer left, and they were like best friends, so they recruited him, and he just learned how to play on the spot. So he only had been drumming for like 3 months. So like his tempo was off, his fills were, you know, he just wasn't a drummer. And he's like, I like drumming, but he's like, it's not something, I was forced kinda. So then he goes, hey, here man, get on the set. And I'm like, no. So his band members are looking at me, though everybody's looking at me like, yeah, just the lead guitarist is like, get on. So I get on the drum set, and they start the song. I already had heard the song a few times, so they start the song and I play. And right after they're like, all right. The bass player finally is like, okay. He just gives me this nod like, all right, okay. And then we sit down and they showed me this video, or this DVD. We watched this DVD, Tenacious D DVD. And I was like, man, what the heck is this? And they're like, well, we're gonna watch Tenacious D tonight. And we went up watching one of their concerts. And this is like the first time I was introduced to them. I'm like, man, this is unique as heck. Like, it's all Jack Black. I already knew about Jack Black from acting, but I never knew he was like a real, like he was in a real band. I never knew that. So I'm all amazed and all like, oh, snaps. Like he's really in a band. And the style and uniqueness, like I said, it stood out right off the back to me. And as I'm sitting here doing this, watching this video, it's like, yeah, this is Jack Black in this element in this group. And this element again. They stand out. His style and delivery, what he does is amazing. He tells a story in almost every single one of his songs. And the way he tells the story is amazing. And I think that's like, it's like a hate or love relationship when it comes to this group. Because you can either like the style and the delivery or you can just hate it. And you're either going to like it or not. And at first, I was liking this, but it's definitely different to grasp. It's definitely a different style. But you got to appreciate what he's doing there. And I think Jack Black is like one of those dudes I like too. He stands out and he takes away from his band. Like just the way he delivers his words and sings and does everything. He takes away from the musicianship of his band too because he stands out so much. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I've said that about Freddie Mercury. You guys see me do that. Mick Jagger, I've said it. And it's not a bad thing. It's just their characteristic and their energy, what they produce. It's just so much. And it's like, man, you focus on them so much like you forget the band's even back there. And that's what I feel about here. This song was cool. It definitely was a nice song. My favorite song, though, I won't react to it because I know it. My favorite song by Tenacious D is Wonder Boy. I love that song. I play the heck out of it. My wife looks at me crazy when I play it, but I actually love Wonder Boy. But I like this suggestion. Thank you guys for bringing Tenacious D back up. Don't forget to drop down in the comment section below more suggestions down below. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.